they're working along with the curse. So they elevated the curse.
Look at that. Look at
this is a woman's vulva. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? Don't tell me otherwise. It was purposely done this way. No one in their right mind would do this unless they were doing something wicked and something to pervert the actual ritual meaning. All right? That would then break off the connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there we have the British Empire's
that really
clock.
is interesting. You have me a little bit excited because all of these pagan gods of the past, how many of them have to do with fertility?
Yeah, that's all fertility. It's all fertility. It's all the ancient mystery religions were about fertility, you see. It was a fertility cult. It is still a fertility cult. And what stands atop the mosque and what stands atop that tower there above the clock, these are the ancient fertility symbols of the ancient fertility ritual. This is satanic. This is idol worship. That's what it is.
In the fabric of human society, symbols hold immense power, shaping beliefs and driving movements. From ancient icons carved into stone to modern logos flashing across digital screens, symbols convey complex ideas and emotions instantly. Governments, religions, cults and corporations wield symbols to command loyalty and convey authority. In essence, symbols run the world, acting as the silent yet potent forces that guide our thoughts, actions, and changes. This world is not what it seems. Many people have been questioning the symbolism in Saudi Arabia. At times, people speak about the one eye, connecting it to Dajjal, the Antichrist, in Islamic eschatology.
I say that Dajjal is already in Makkah arena. If you go to perform Umrah, you see Dajjal everywhere you turn. You see the footprints of Dajjal. You see the evidence of Dajjal everywhere you turn.
What they're doing here is they're mocking the Muslims. The leaders who have constructed these things and who have protected this satanic Saturn view.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep the clock tower.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Now, most of it is all like this wax they have or a glue that they have holding the little pieces.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's inside this encased thing that looks like the female private part. And you have the Black Kaaba. You have people calling it a cubicle when it's not. It's rectangular. And all of this is to defile the holy place of Mecca.
Maybe Sheikh Baloch and Dr. Zayed are right, or maybe the Saudis can't come up with anything original when it concerns architecture. Maybe they're tired of the promotion of Wahhabism and now returning subtly to their old ways, the ways of idol worship. This video will try to explain what these symbols actually mean and where they come from. In the heart of Mecca stands the towering marvel of modern architecture, the Abraj Al-Bait Clock Tower. Dr. Zayed said it's a sign of ancient fertility symbol, and he may possibly be correct. Ancient deities connected to fertility worshipped long before Islam. Al-Lat Manat Al-Uzza were three prominent goddesses worshipped in pre-Islamic Arabia. Al-Lat, considered a goddess of fertility and agriculture, Manat, the goddess of fate, and Al-Uzza, the goddess of power and protection. They played significant roles in the spiritual lives of ancient Arabs, especially in the Najd region of Saudi Arabia. Each goddess had her unique symbol. Al-Lat was often represented by a cube-shaped stone, Manat by a crescent moon, and Al-Uzza by a lion or a morning star. The symbols were integral to their worship and have left a lasting legacy. The Saudi clock tower, part of the Abraj Al-Bait complex, is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. Interestingly, its design incorporates elements that echo the symbols of these ancient deities, Al-Lat Manat and Al-Uzza. The crescent moon atop the clock tower resonates with the crescent moon of Manat. The sheer height and imposing presence of the tower evoked the strength and protective power attributed to Al-Uzza, and at night her morning star can be seen. The clock tower even casts a shadow on the holy Kaaba. These resemblances do invite contemplation on how ancient symbols are woven into contemporary structures that we see here today in Saudi Arabia.
The point being that there's a connection. It's not just about that they're worshiping this idol, right? There's a whole system and a whole...
there's a connection.
Yeah.
If you don't stop the idolatry, instead of connecting with Allah, you're going to connect with the reprobate jinn. That's what happens. And then the jinn are going to give you all these signs and wonders, and you're going to think that, hey, this is true spirituality. Well, it is spirituality. It's influences from other dimensions, but it's not the authentic connection that we need with Allah that's called guidance.
While the worship of Al-Lat Manat Al-Uzza has long faded into history, their symbols and their stories are still being promoted by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia through architecture. Maybe the rulers from Najd are trying to tell us who they really are, the followers of the ancient cults of Al-Lat Manat Al-Uzza. Allah knows best. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more intriguing insights into history and architecture. Assalamu alaikum. Have a wonderful night.